All right, I'm here at the AI Summit in Vancouver. I'm here with Diraj here, and a pretty interesting kind of topic that we're discussing. And I want to see how you can give me some feedback on here.
Okay.
So, I have a company, and I worry a lot about the details, and I worry a lot about the work that needs to get done. What are you saying is the future of AI that's going to help me kind of relieve myself from being so tactical? See a lot of leaders in today's world being so involved with the details. What's coming up for us?
Well, I think if you look at the common narrative with AI is that it's going to replace humans, but that assumes that humans are doing all the work and there's no work left. Yet we wake up every day, we have thousands of inputs across tens of channels. Uh, and that's just the stuff we have to deal with. Forget about the stuff that we desire to look at, right? And you get Netflix and you spend half an hour just trying to pick a show. All we have is inputs, but inputs are not useful unless you synthesize and do something. We're struggling with just keeping up to date with our inputs. That output becomes such a challenge. I have ADHD personally. I didn't understand until late in life that what I struggled with is anxiety of all this sea of information was and my desire to organize it was actually emblematic to how my brain worked.
Oh,
And this is where I think AI solves a lot of those problems. The biggest strength of AI is synthesis. When we used to do search, we would
right.
get links,
Yes.
not intelligence. We still had to go through the links. We still had to produce the data, try to buy a TV. Let's say, what's the best TV with the best picture quality based by experts that is under $1,500 and not too old? Try to answer that question, right?
Yeah.
Now bring that into the workplace. What are you dealing with? Well, Sam Altman argues and says, "Hey, there's going to be a one-person billion-dollar company." Do you know what
Wow.
happens in a $1 million company? Assuming that it's still all programmatic and automated, you're still wrangling, even if it was all AI driven, your biggest issue is data movement and reality.
Wow.
AI synthesizes words and information, which are a reflection of reality, a slice of reality. Reality, unfortunately or fortunately, is much more complex, which means that AI only gets us closer to dealing with the deluge of information that we have. The synthesis of creativity and understanding and nuance is the humanity that we all have, even before technology, even before
Yeah.
iPhones, even before all these systems and channels and sources of information. AI gets us that much closer. We started with just systems and data and inputs and
Yeah.
numbers to words to processing of those numbers to processing of those words to displaying it, connecting it, trying to get reporting, business intelligence, insights. There's been a long lineage of just organizing it. AI now helps us synthesize the disparity, but AI is still a slice of reality. It is a slice of cognition,
Absolutely.
and it's a slice of ability.
Wow. Like all we have to do is play that back several times, and I know you guys are going to get a lot of this value, which was amazing. So, my last challenge for you is when we talk about human beings and how fast we're going, where do you see us? When is this moment that is going to say we are finally at a point where it's taking on a lot of the work that we need to get done? Are you seeing this in the next few days? Are you seeing it in the next few years? When are you seeing that coming up?
We've seen the same story play out, right? Pre-internet, post-internet, internet first companies, uh, social first companies, mobile first companies, and that question is when are we going to be mobile ready? We don't use the word mobile ready or internet ready or
Right.
anything. We've domesticated those terms. When your phone update comes and it's kind of crappy and some feature doesn't work, everyone bitches and complains. That's what's going to happen to AI. We're not going to think of it as distinct capability. We're going to
Wow.
expect it. because even after it does all the work that it does, we're still are going to have to manage the reality of our lives, all the various contexts that we have, looking into some of these eyes and understanding the moments and the context and being in the moment. For as much as you might think that AI will solve everything, it doesn't solve the complexity of interconnectedness. What we are going to see is that there's going to be less mundane activities. Email might go away, in the sense that email has become like a Twitter stream or an X stream. You know,
How many people actually read their full
yeah,
email?
yeah.
I don't. I probably just read the top portion and then get to a point where, like, okay, I got enough out of that information.
If we want to have a real measure of AI and its capabilities and it's serving us, get rid of email. If AI can't get rid of email, I don't think we're at the point where we fully domesticate.
I love it. So get rid of emails. We got to get to that point. Okay, so awesome. Great job. Excited. How do they reach you?
Well, I'm Diraj Goel, CEO of GetFresh Ventures. We are launching an accelerator for Canadian founders where we want to help get every founder to their first million or their next million, leveraging AI technology in their GTM end to end. And the accelerator is called GetScale, available at getscale.ca. Simple. We're signing up for our waitlist, and we plan to launch it in Q1 2026.
Get on that wait list. All right. Great job.
Thank you.